I understand English. I know grammar. I know vocabulary, as I'm very strong in vocabulary and I'm good at grammar. But I don't know what happens when I start speaking. The words don't come out of my mind, out of my mouth. Everything is there in my mind. The grammar, the preposition, the article, the adjectives, the nouns, pronouns, vocabulary, everything is there in my mind, as I study a lot, because I think that I should study grammar in order to speak good. But I really don't know. I fail to understand that what happens at the time of speaking. I get freeze. Whenever I start speaking, words start disappearing from my mind and they don't come on my mouth. I start shivering. When I study grammar, I'm good at grammar, but I really don't know why this grammar doesn't work at the time of speaking. If I have studied vocabulary, I have learned, I have memorized lots of words, then why don't they come out of my mouth at the time of speaking? If the grammar, the vocabulary, they don't help me at the time of speaking, then why we always pressurize that we should study grammar and we should study vocabulary, we should study all these things if they are not making me a fluent speaker? Right? Right? Yes. If this is the condition of yours, then guys, stop learning these things. Start learning something real, which will give you real practice, real conversation, real fluency, real confidence. And here, that is where, what should I say? That is where tongue twister helps. The main issue, the core issue of your problem is you study your mind. You are putting lots of things in your mind, but the things which are in your mind, they are not coming in your mouth. There is a coordination issue. You need to train your mind. You need to train your tongue so that it can speak fast, because this is the tongue which pronounce the words, the letter, the pronunciation, the speed. And in today's video, I'm just going to tell you the value and why tongue twister is important. Tongue twister is the food for your tongue. The grammar, the vocabulary, and the adjectives, the whatever the things are there, they are the food of your mind. But the actual food of your tongue, of your mouth, is tongue twister. The practice of speaking. If you speak tongue twister, it will train your tongue and your tongue will become habitual of speaking. If your tongue becomes habitual of speaking, it will never deny to come out. The words will never deny to come out of your mouth, because your mouth and your tongue will get trained by practicing tongue twister. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sonia English Academy. My name is Sonia and I am from UP. So today is day 25th, and today on 24th I told you I practiced tongue twister, and with me you also practiced tongue twister. If the people who are new to my channel visit that video in which I practiced tongue twister, and in this video, this is the part 2 of that video where I'm gonna tell you the value why tongue twisters. Why should we use tongue twister? Why should we practice tongue twister? Why they are important, right? So before starting the video, let me ask you to please like the video, subscribe the channel, and also hit the like button. And do comment that why do you want to learn English, and from today onwards you will start learning and you will start practicing tongue twister. As this is my challenge, this challenge was given in last video also on day 24th 4, and today also I'm giving you challenge that if you will start practicing tongue twister from today onwards, within just 7 days you will get result. Not only result, magical result. So let's start telling the advantages of tongue twisters, right? So first, tongue twister strengthen speech muscles. Tongue twister strengthen speech muscles, right? It also strengthen your speech memory, because tongue twisters are the most difficult thing to learn, to memorize. If you learn to memorize your tongue twister, it will sharp your memory, speech memory. While you will practice tongue twister, you will come to know that how difficult they are to memorize. And I can say this thing that because I have practiced a lot. For example, seashore, she sells seashells by the seashells. She sells seashells by the seashells. Yes, it's very difficult, because in tongue twister there is a repetition of single letter, and the repetition of single letter make us able to clear our voice. Right now, sound, it improves sound processing. Our sound, there is a process in our mouth of sound. The things which are in our mind, they come to our mouth. There is a process, there is a connectivity, and that process becomes clearer, right? And it also improve your rhythm and intonation. Rhythm, where we should give more stress, on which letter we should give more stress, on which letter we should give less stress. This clear the voice clarity, as it strengthen our, as I told you, it strengthen our muscles, the jaw, the tongue, the mouth. These tongue twisters are training of your whole area where the speech resides. Your speech, your thinking is there in your mind. The speech is in your mouth, right? Then it also removes, tongue twister also removes native accent interference. You know, when what should I say, when a native speaker speaks English, and when an another non native speaker speaks, there is always a difference. For example, if the for example, I will give my example. If my mother tongue is Hindi, whenever I will speak English, there will be a touch of Hindi, because Hindi is my mother tongue, and these tongue twister will train my mouth to reduce the touch of my Hindi language. And the more I practice tongue twister, the more I will speak like a native speaker, right? Then number 6, tongue twister is like a warm-up activity for your vocal cord, your voice produced from here, right? So this tongue twister is like a warm-up activity. As in wintry days, what we do, we just do exercises to warm up our body in order to work smoothly. When there is chill, we are sitting in our room, and in our blanket, when we want to change the channel of the TV, and we have to take out our hand, it we feel cold just to take out our hand from the blanket. The same body which is feeling chilled, it becomes smoother at the time of washing clothes, because washing clothes is like doing exercises, and after warming up our body, we don't feel chilled. In the same way, when we try tongue twister, it is like a warm up activity. Our voice, our vocal cord get warm up, and then the voice becomes smoother by tongue twister. Right? It also helps us to improve our voice delivery. Our voice. Where do we stuck? If grammar is there, if vocabulary is there, we stuck in our voice delivery, in the delivery of words, delivery of letter. Some people are in habit of pronouncing sa, sha, sha. In place of using sha, they pronounce sa. In place of using ja, za, they pronounce ja. Some people are in this habit. This becomes clear, right? And after that, tongue twister they act as coordination between mind and the tongue, between mind and the mouth. Where the processing start here, as everything we have studied is here. When it comes to the mouth, there is processing, and this processing becomes slow when we don't train our mouth. So practicing tongue twister helps to coordinate the mind and the tongue. When the coordination of the mind and the tongue becomes smoother, the words will come out fastly, clearly. And then at last, number 8, after all these things, when our speech would be clear, when our memory will be sharp, when our jaw will be trained, tongue will be trained, mouth will be trained, when our yes, one thing is left, number 8, it improves our pronunciation, voice modulation. We start, when our speech is clear, we start pronouncing the word in a better way, clearly. And at last, number 10, what happens when we have all these things? The voice is clear, the voice modulation is smoother, the speech is smooth, the speech is clear, the memory is sharp, the tongue is trained, the coordination is done, the warm-up activity is done. Then what happens? We become confident. It makes us confident speaker and fluent speaker. It also, one more point is left, it also is make our tongue flexible. That while learning tongue twister, we come to know how to flap our tongue, how to take our tongue back, how to take our tongue, how to forward our tongue, how to backward our tongue, how to flip our tongue. As this, the name itself shows, the tongue twister. It helps us to twist our tongue. The movement of tongue, because speaking is nothing but the movement of tongue. The movement of tongue becomes smoother. For example, let me show you. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Understood? It is training our tongue to move smoothly and make our speed fast. Now just imagine you are studying a lot of grammar, a lot of vocabulary, but if you are not able to speak fluently, then why you are giving much time on these things? Start giving your time in the practical things. This is practical strategy, practical activity, and it will practically give you result. it's my humble request, because I you won't feel regret when you will start. I'm just telling you, start practicing today, and you will see the drastic difference on seventh day. So please give your seventh day to the tongue twister. I promise you, you won't feel regret. In fact, you will feel grateful that someone has told us to do practical activity. This is physical activity of our tongue twister. We don't know how to twist our tongue speedily. Sometimes words are also there in our tongue, in our mouth, but they don't come out because our tongue doesn't know how to speak that word, how to speak that letter, where to give stress, where to give more stress, where to give low stress. We don't know the rhythm, we don't know the pronunciation, we don't know where to give stress, we don't know how to pronounce this word. This tongue twister will tell you each and everything, and without knowingly, you will have to just memorize these tongue twister, practice them a lot, as much as they won't become naturally. As for example, Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter, and it was better than a bitter butter. Getting the point? Next one, how much wood a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? It will help you to clear your voice, to make your voice flexible, mouth flexible, where to give what should I say, where to give air, where to blow your word, where to take your word inside, where to take your word outside. Everything will be taught only by memorizing, practicing these tongue twister. So now guys, it's my humble request, please try it, as I also recently practiced it a lot, and I was thinking that it won't help me a lot. I was not a very, I didn't have a very good opinion about these tongue twisters. I used to think that these tongue twisters are just for game. As in my school, I used to play this game, and in the school activities, this is just to win the activity, this is just to win the game. That I only thought that, but I didn't know that they are as much helpful as they will become fluent. They will give you fluency. Just imagine you are speaking fluently. This is the dream of the learners, to be fluent, and that dream is in your hand now. I know you have studied grammar, vocabulary, everything you have studied, but try this time. It will practically give you result. So now the time is to end of the video, and let me ask you to please like the video, do comment, and yes, do comment that I will definitely start practicing today. Don't wait, don't think, don't underestimate the power of tongue twister. They are not only game, they are actually tongue twister. They will bring a twist in your life if you will start using them, if you will start learning them, memorizing them for just 7 days. They will bring twist. This is not twist in your tongue, this will bring twist in your life. Once your tongue is twisted, there will be a twist in your life after 7 days, right? So catch you in the next video, and please share this video. because I want everyone to know the value, the importance, and the physical activity, how much it is important, as the dream can come true from now onwards. If you will try this activity, the dream of becoming fluent will come true after 7 days. It will speed up your journey of speaking. Once your tongue knows where to give stress, fluency will become natural. Right? So catch you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. And also, if you want me to make video on any topic, please do comment. I will be obliged, I will be grateful to make videos of your choice, because you know the core issue of your spoken, where you are making mistake, where, what do you want to speak, what do you want to learn, what why you are, the area of the mistake you knows very well. So tell me, ask me to make video on that area. I'll be grateful, I'll be happy, and I'm waiting for your comment to make video. Right? So catch you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.